Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot. I got my bed head going on. I had to move out of the car because the Florida sun was heating up my doggone camera. So we're getting the rest of these readings in the house. I appreciate you being here. This is for your full moon that's coming up on the 13th. It is our harvest reading. We're trying to see what we have harvested into our lives. The things, the seeds that we have sowed and we have planted. What exactly are we going to be pulling out of the ground, so to speak? I have 3 decks here that I felt the power to use. That's a good way for me to say it. But what I'm doing is shuffling these decks, and I'll give you the bottom card on each deck, and we'll see which one, if it's in relation to your zodiac sign. That's the deck that I'm going to use. That's how I'm deciding it. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I still don't know them by heart. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. And the Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I know like the suits by elements, but I don't know what zodiac sign falls under that element. All I know is that I'm a Gemini and I'm a sword. That's all that I know. Okay, so like I said, I just had the feeling for these 3 different decks. I really have another deck that I wanted to use, but I haven't even did my unboxing on it yet, so I'm not going to even touch it yet. I have an unboxing video coming up on it later today. So we have the 9 of Cups, which does not represent the Aquarius. We have the Knight of Blades. The Blades is the swords. So we're going to use our Poppy Pena deck for you. It's whichever one came up first. That's how I was looking at it. This is a big deck. It's a very illustrative deck. I love the artwork as far as what they're telling us. I'm not necessarily too fond of how the faces are depicted, but I still love the messages that's in this card. It sometimes can be a dark deck, but I don't think, I sense, I don't know, I sense a light kind of reading for you, Aquarius, on this one. We're going to see what we get. I feel like I'm bending my cards. Damn. Oh, sheesh. Boom, shak, shak. I'm just gonna separate these because I just want to get a good little mix up of her for you. And I don't want it to be predictable on what's gonna come up for you. Got the 7 of Cups on the bottom here for you. Seven of Cups. It's different choices, options that need to be made. Let's see how that applies to you, if at all. All right, so I'm going to tilt a little bit. Give you a little tilt, see if you can see the table. Just somewhat. Knight of Cups. I have not really studied these cards for the most part, but I see a curiosity, a meeting. I see an annoyance as well. Let's see what else we got here for you. Well, these are big. These big. I need to figure out some kind of way to so you can get in this shot. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. The 7 of Swords, 7 of Blades, 7 of Swords. Somebody is stealing your joy. So maybe it is annoyance that I'm seeing in the first Knight of Cups. 3 of Cups, celebration with friends, a meeting, gossip. A lot of people look at this as always as a happy card, but when I look at the imagery of the cards, I see different things, and I also see some sort of gossip as well. I usually do 5 cards, but they need some big cards. That's something I'm doing right. The Fool. I'm just a fool. You know I'm in love. What you say? Hey, 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 hey. Hey. And the Magician. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here for you. These are a lot. These cups, these cards here. This is some lifelong, some day-to-day stuff that you're going through, and it's going to take a toll on your long-term situations in life. Like I said, with this Knight of Cups, the Knight is usually seeking understanding. The Knight is usually the messenger. And like what you see with the guitar player has a message in the song in which they are singing, and I sense that this young person here stopped because that message resonated with them. And I know that's totally different than what I say when I look at these cards individually, but what I do is look at them individually and I pull out a certain keyword, and then I look at them all together as a whole and see what narrative comes up with me. And as I'm going through this, I'm seeing that this person has a message that's being shared. There's something that you need to be paying close attention to. The fact that there's pigeons there is really bringing me to us this card here. Like the message that you are hearing or that you are seeing, that there is somebody or something in your life that's not being honest with you. They are stealing either directly from you or stealing your joy or your happiness. Okay. And they don't care. They don't care that they're causing disruption in your life. Everybody else around you can see it. They can see the person. They've been calling out the person. They've been calling out the person. Your friends have been trying to tell you about this person. They've been trying to tell you to watch out for that person. Keep an eye on them. You know, they've been saying it right in front of your face. They've been telling you about this person. They're sneaky. Whoever this person is very sneaky. They might be part of the circle. I don't sense that it's you. Because sometimes I can sense this, that you are the person I'm talking about, but I don't sense it's you. It's somebody that's doing you wrong. And again, you have the Raven coming in. There's a message in this for you. There's somebody that you need to be very cautious about. Okay, you've been a bit trusting to whoever this person is, and this person is bleeding you dry. I see that the cat spilled over the blue paint, but I see that person is bleeding you dry. Emotionally, physically, monetarily. And you want to pretend that it's all rainbows and, you know, yeah, but you know who this person is. You know who I'm talking about. That's why you got your hard hat on and your safety vest on and your steel-toe boots. You've been trying to block yourself from the drama and the negativity and the deceit that this person has, but for some reason you still keeping them. Are they family members? Still holding on to them? Like I said, everybody else see it. Everybody else around us see it, and they've been telling you and warning you, and you just been hard-headed. So we got the Magician. Everything that you need to handle this situation is at your disposal. You're reaping what you're sowing. Like I said, this is harvest time right here for you. You're reaping what you're sowing. And if you keep planting those same seeds along with this person, you are going to end up with a barren field. You need to start again. The sparrow there is bringing you hope. And I'm for some reason, I'm thinking that pay attention to the children. Pay attention to the children around you, because they are very clear on this person. I don't know. Ooh, why am I sensing something of a real heinous nature? I'm sensing something of a heinous nature. You need to get it together. You got all the tools, you got all the information, you got everything there to plant, to put in the ground, and to grow out of this situation. That's what I'm sensing there for you. Let me move those up a little bit, and I'm going to give you your numerology. See what we got for you. See what we got for you, Aquarius. There's a message in this for you. Listen to the children and your loved ones around you. Somebody's telling you something that you didn't want to hear. You didn't want to hear it. It stopped you in your tracks, and you're not sure whether you want to believe it. Somebody is stealing something, and I'm saying it that it's a heinous act. And because yeah, you've been protecting yourself from that person all this time. You've been trying to, or you're pretending to, that you're not being hurt by that person. Everybody know. Everybody know. I hope y'all get my feeling when I'm saying it's a heinous. Snakes in the ground. Snakes could do one or two things. They could harm your crop, or they could help your crop. You need to listen and say yes. And stop saying no, that you don't believe it. You do. You do. 2, you need to work on a relationship and listen to your gut. Number 1, there's aggressive energy around you. Aggressive energy. And you need to spend quality time with a loved one. Someone is being affected in this relationship. I don't know, I'm sensing this maybe you or a child that's been affected by this heinous person who is being a thief. They ain't even been a thief in the night. They just been a thief. And there's warnings all around. There's warning messages. There's a messenger. There's a messenger. There's gossip being shared and spread. Messenger. There's a messenger all around you. 7. There's something in plain sight. There's security that needs to be had against this heinous person. 5. I've been getting a lot of 5s. Fear of the unknown. You don't know. You're fearing whether or not you should actually come out with what you know. You're fearing what retribution is going to happen against you. But the answer is yes. You need to step up, step forward, and plant seeds that will grow. Getting rid of negativity can help the positivity grow. If you lessen one, the other grows. You need some sunlight in your life. Add these numbers up together. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 equals 6. It says, rid your life of your negative energy. You're held back by anxiety and fear. There's something going on with in your home, with your spouse, children. And you're trying to hold on to the fears because they're concerning. You're trying to hold on because it's concerning material things. You don't know what you would do without it or without them. Let that shit go. They're already stealing you blind. They're already robbing you blind of everything, who you are as a person. They are taking someone's innocence away, joy away. And the whole town's laughing at me, silly me. That's something y'all need to nip in the bud. You need to speak up, and speak out. Ooh, I hate to get readings like that. All right, Aquarius. That's work that you got to do. It's work that you got to do. I sense that I need to do oracle cards for this one. These are the animal spirit cards. I'm going to do an angel card as well. I'm going to give you one good shuffle. See what we got here. And I do need to read on this one. You have the cow. It says, give with unconditional love and grace. You need to give your truth. You need to give your truth. You need to give your truth. I'm looking up the cow here, see what the guidebook is saying about the cow. But I say you need to give your truth. You need to be strong and protective. You need to be strong and protective. You're asked to tune in to your motherly and nurturing aspects of yourself. This is not always dealing with women. Women, like I say, men and women both have feminine and masculine energy. Everybody has a nurturer inside them, a protector inside them. Make sure you're grounded at all times, and your guidance is to center yourself and come into balance. Examine your life and see how you can develop your stable and earth ways, stand in your power, and demonstrate that you can be true. My camera's about to die too, so hopefully it doesn't cut off on y'all. Before I give y'all this last oracle card. This is a Crystal Angels card. I just feel like I need to pull that for you in this reading. Because this is it's a heavy reading for me. I'm gonna say it. There's some type of abuse that I'm sensing. Stay strong. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. You have the Dolomite as your card. Let's see what the Dolomite is. I just would be so happy that these be in alphabetical order. The Dolomite, it symbolizes a different kind of strength. You're going to need to pull on a different type of strength and trust on your foundation and your inner guidance. Don't show aggression toward yourself or anyone else, because it needs to honor everyone's feelings and right. The message here is to stay focused upon your guidance, keeping your mind and your heart. That even if your path seems illogical or you feel anxious or afraid, you need to immerse yourself in positive activities. Immerse yourself in it. This card means that your outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset, which you do have control over by choosing to pray for help and making the choices to keep your surroundings positive as possible. Like I said, I sense there's some type of abuse, a heinous person. That's why I'm saying a heinous person. But I sense there's some type of abuse that's going on that you are aware of, that you have the power to help keep in check. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. And like I said, this is not something that's resonating with you immediately. Maybe it's something that's going to happen in the near future. Maybe you're just in denial. Maybe this is just a message you didn't want to hear right now. Hold on to it. Come back to it later. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and please do subscribe. I thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Like, comment, and share as well. Peace.